Yeah, let me pin it. TVK, well done. Thanks for joining. Let me pin the comment. Okay, play some songs while I wait for our people. Please forgive me, guys. I'm just trying to promote this guy's this thing. Good morning. Yeah, we are launching our Sunday sermon on our page and on YouTube. Mary Gold, Uguaji. Thanks for joining on YouTube. Who are the people joining on YouTube? Names, please, and where you're joining us from. Laura Chowell, welcome. Please help me share this video, guys. Let me share it. Let me share it. Let me share, guys. Let me share it. Divine Wadike, I'm fine right there. I'm okay, and you? All I want to know is only buggy piano my caban. Obunye Potaloge my caban. Obunye Kitolobiana my caban. Obunye Potaloge my caban. Obunye Kitolobiana my caban. Welcome, guys. Good morning. Not so bad, you. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for joining on YouTube. Cyril, yeah, my man, I see you. Guys, please let me share it. Let me share it. Yeah, Joy. Good morning. How are you from Germany? Yeah, we are fine. I hope Germany is not too cold. The cold deserted Europe this year. Went to Africa. Is that a Buka? Valentino, thanks for joining, guys. Pastor Mars, we praise the Lord. This is the year of excess joy. Of course, we'll be having joy every time. We'll be having joy every time, of course. Yeah, I'll speak English. It's in English. It's in English. So, guys, let's begin. We are about 11, 12 minutes past time. Someone said I should remove all my posts against US because he said they wouldn't grant me visa for my studies or anything in the future because they access social media handles of applicants. Yes, you have to give, I think it's 5 years. Before it used to be 3 years. Now it's 5 years. If you want to remove it, you know what you're looking for. But for me, I'm not going to remove anything. I'm not going to remove anything. I don't need to go to the USA in my life to find happiness. You understand? And there is nothing I need that I can't get elsewhere. Don't buy the hype. Don't buy the hype, I tell you, brothers and sisters. Don't buy it. They know what they are doing. Imagine the people that are supposed to be purveyors of free speech are not going to stop you from entering the so-called land of the free and home of the brave. Land of the free and home of the brave, they are going to stop you from entering there because you exercise your free speech. How ironic, yeah? The same people that are telling African governments that they should respect human rights, that in their country they have the First Amendment. Wow. So much for the First Amendment. Guys, good morning, good afternoon from here in Istanbul to Africans that speak English that normally watch me on my program. I appreciate you. As you know, this is a new page. I'm trying to build it up, start everything from here. I don't want to rely on my main account. I need to diversify. Like I said, I'm on YouTube. Please go and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's be live. Subscribe there and tell our friends, let them know that we are here now. I'm broadcasting from this place. Yesterday I did a launch, even though I've not started promoting the page yet. The reception was okay, was nice. So I appreciate everyone who shared, everyone who told people, who sent the links out and did one thing or another to help. I appreciate you all. And as you may know, the way we are handling things is pissing some people off, and they are getting off. And I'm deleting some people too by myself. Yeah, my brother, or he your love, Lord. I've been deleting some people too. We are not going to compromise the truth because we want people to listen to us. If I want people to listen to me, believe me, I know what I'll be saying. I know the type of topics I would touch and the ones I wouldn't touch. I know exactly what I'll be saying. I like that spirit. God is not heaven. A lot of people in America are better than Americans. Yes. A lot of people in Africa are better than Americans, of course. Of course. They don't have monopoly of the media, man. You just go to YouTube and look at Baltimore. Many play. Come on. People forget that. Like I said, it just tied into the same thing I'm saying. Not that I segued into another thing, no. But it ties in into the same thing we are saying. We are not going to compromise our stance. We are not going to compromise the truth and honesty, which is what we need to break away from this prison planet we are on. You understand? We are not going to lie our way out of it. So that's why we must tell our brothers and sisters the truth wherever we find them, wherever, on any issue, whether it's going to get them angry or not. We will always tell them the truth. It's an oath. See, I don't like not that I love coming here to make videos or all that. No. Oh, sorry. I'm trying to share this into a group. Hold on, guys. Oh, I'm supposed to enter as a individual. Hold on. View as. Yes. Yes, guys, 1 minute, please. I can't share this to many groups. I don't know why. Okay, I've seen it. It has come up. It's here. It's here. Hold on, guys. 11. Some are saying 12. Christians killed by ISIS in Nigeria. Please, these people are just looking for an excuse to bring in more troops to Africa. We are already surrounded and we don't know it. They're just looking for an excuse. What we have in Africa is Boko Haram. They pledged their allegiance to ISIS. Now they are calling it ISIS. I will come back to it later. But first and foremost, I want to ask my Nigerian Christian brothers and sisters. You people are rejoicing with the Israelis and the Americans. Some Americans, not all Americans. Many Americans across the board, across political parties, are against war with Iran. You did not see it yesterday, but yesterday there was a no war with Iran protest in Washington, D.C., in California, in major cities in USA. You will not get it in the media, not anywhere. None of them will tell you, just like you will not get the protest against the US by Iraqis, just like you will not get the French protest, just like they did not cover the Shore revolution now. The only time they covered IPOB was only when Buhari threatened to dump the US dollar and do a currency swap with China. Who else remembers that? Now go back online and search for that news, search for that article. It coincided with the same time Buhari wanted to do currency swap with China, because they wanted Nigeria to devalue their currency even more. So I want to give you a background to what we are discussing, so you will know whose side you are on. This media and their allies have brainwashed you. When we say religion is a weapon of mass destruction, it's not a joke. We are not embellishing it. No, we are not embellishing it. We are telling you the truth, the gospel truth, the fact, 100%. It is the evangelicals in America that those evangelicals, they take money, millions of dollars every year by Israeli lobbies. There are many Israeli lobby groups. Please do yourself a favor, go online and watch that documentary. The name is The Lobby. They did everything to stop you from coming out. Al Jazeera did that thing. Al Jazeera conducted that investigation. I am not getting my news from Al Jazeera. But a broken clock is right at least twice a day. On that issue, they were dead on the money. That investigation was not done by Arabs. They were done by Western journalists employed by Al Jazeera. They conducted the investigation. They found out how these people are manipulating public opinion. They manipulate the opinion by taking hold of the media. They're already on it. They're already on it. When you hear about the deep state, it's these people. And the churches, the evangelical movement, are a part of this big scam. From the Bible, they tell you that land Israel live in, that the Israelis are living on right now, that was promised to them by God. Are you seeing how the founding document of your religion is what people are holding on to steal people's land? They are committing a genocide there. They are wiping those people out. It's a genocide of the Palestinian people that is going on. And the same people doing it are the same people arming ISIS. The same people are arming ISIS. They arm them through Syria, Libya, and Iraq. The same shipment, the same companies. Sequay Airline is the name of the plane they were using. It's an Azerbaijani airline. That was the plane they were using to funnel all those weapons to Libya that toppled Gaddafi had. They are the same ones that found their ways into the Niger Republic and Chad. I cannot I cannot say this thing too many times. I can't. We need to hammer it home until our people get it. The herdsmen that are killing us in our land, those herdsmen speak French. Chad and Niger Republic speak French. Those guns they are carrying are not sold in Nigeria. If you want to buy it, you have to buy it from the armed dealers, armed smugglers that are smuggling from Mali, Central African Republic, Niger, Chad. Coming in from Niger and Chad is too risky, because apart from the towns that Boko Haram dominate, there are roadblocks in other places. So they have to take the Cameroonian route. They use the waterways. They even come from Mali. All these people, they are being sponsored by these people you are cheering against Iran. That Iranian general they killed was not a terrorist. No, he is the military chief of a sovereign country. It's just like somebody assassinating the chief of army staff in Nigeria. Mind you, his post is greater than the chief of army staff. He's only answerable to the Iranian supreme leader. He has a diplomatic position. He is not a terrorist. He is the one fighting ISIS. He fought Al Qaeda and Taliban. America armed Al Qaeda and Taliban when they drew in the Soviet Union into Afghanistan. Zbigniew Brzezinski, the father of Mikhail Brzezinski, the person reading you news on MSNBC, Morning Joe. I keep calling it Morning Joke. The latest wife of Joe Scarborough, who happened to be his co-host. Both of them were married as identical, but they were screwing each other and appearing on flirting with each other on live TV. If you like, you go and check it. Those are the people reading you news and you think they will give you the truth. Now, because of religion, they've captured the minds of our people. Religion has made you take the side of an oppressor. You are calling for an end of imperialism in Africa. Then you are supporting imperialism in the Middle East. How does it work? My Facebook has started messing up. My Facebook has started messing up, guys. How does it work? Tell me. Guys, my Facebook my Facebook has stopped. What's going on? It's back on. What happened, guys? I don't know what happened. Africans, the days of the revolutionary days, we stand with the oppressed everywhere. That was why Fidel Castro and Ernesto Che Guevara were sending people to train African soldiers against the Western corporations. Che Guevara himself was in Angola and Congo at some point, in many countries. Those were the people that gave rise to people like Thomas Sankara, the revolutionary leaders of Africa. Now the same people are the people we are cheering to occupy people's lands because religion has destroyed our minds. Religion has made us dumb and stupid. It has turned us against the oppressed and for the oppressor. because of the religion we were given. You are crying that ISIS killed Christians in the north. Are you telling me that the Americans that you love so much, don't have the might to destroy ISIS and get them to stop killing Christians? In Nigeria, many Christian communities in Nigeria have been wiped out. No kidding. The people, please, guys, I don't know what's disturbing my Facebook stream. Go to my YouTube in case you want an uninterrupted broadcast. I think Facebook, I'm getting attacked here. You know the way it happened. There's no way we'll talk about these people on Facebook that they will let the video flow. It's not possible. Even when I'm using my main account, it's not possible. It's not possible. No way you do a video and they let it flow freely if you are talking about these people. But we'll continue. Does it mean that America cannot destroy this Boko Haram? They don't know where they are. Their satellite can see everything everywhere in the world. They were able to see herds of elephants. Who else read the article where they saw herds of elephants in Sambisa Forest, but somehow they cannot see where these people are parking these armored tanks? Is that what you're telling me? They have the capability to stay in a room somewhere in any American city. It could be in a garage, and that will strike anyone anywhere in the world. Those drones can spot everything, but not those terrorists. You know why? Because those people are controlling the mines in the north. They are mining gold and uranium. Sambisa Forest is very rich. Don't be surprised that gold and uranium. Sambisa Forest is very rich. Nigerians, because of hatred and tribalism, when they wanted to start oil exploration in the north, people were saying, hey, Hausa people, don't they find their own? They are doing like this. African Hausa people, the northerners, they think they can see oil. And when they told you that they didn't see oil, you all rejoiced. Yeah, they didn't see oil. Then all of a sudden, they found a large deposit of oil there. All of a sudden, they found a large deposit of oil over there. Have not been taking the oils there. And as long as there is war around there, you will not come there to see what's going on, what's happening. Think. America invaded Iraq in 2003. They were stealing their resources. They were packing their gold. It did not start with Libya. They did it with Iraq first. It didn't. Let me finish this video on Facebook and start another one. Hold on, guys. Let me use my direct page. I think my direct account, this page is under attack. Believe me. And it's a new this thing. Thanks for joining us from South Africa. Yeah. I'm broadcasting with my from my main account right now. Guys, like I was saying, as long as there are wars over there, you people will not have time to do any exploration to know what's going on there. European countries are broke. All the things they've been stealing from Iraq and Afghanistan are going to the corporations. Are you hearing me? All the things they've been stealing there are going to the corporations, not into the coffers of their country. The oil America is stealing in southern Iraq, most of them goes to Shell BP. The ones Americans are controlling, most of them go to ExxonMobil. Yes. Why do you think the former CEO of ExxonMobil was made the Secretary of State by Donald Trump? Man, this thing is still disturbing on Facebook. It's still disturbing on Facebook. And YouTube is, man, Kai, these people. If that money, if they are going to the coffers of their various countries, they wouldn't be poor, they wouldn't be broke. Go and check it. So that's why they need to control every energy, everything that has to do with energy, petrol, natural gas, and other solid minerals, rare earth minerals. These people, they are fighting. These people, they want to fight. The Iranians know this. This has nothing with religion. So if you are a Christian in Nigeria, you are sad that 11 or 12 Christians in Nigeria. That means you are not supposed to be cheering the death of that Nigeria. That means you are not supposed to be cheering the death of that Iranian general. Now, let me share the YouTube link, please, guys. I think Facebook is messing up. Hold on. Oh, shit. The YouTube link is SB Live, guys. Oh. Let me get the YouTube link. Kai. Guys, hold on. Let me help our brothers. Let me get them. Let me share the link. How? Guys, please. I expect how. For those of you who've been following me for a long time, like 3, 4, 5 years, you know that any day we are discussing this topic, it must happen like this. Let me restart another one on this thing. Please. I'll delete the video on this thing and do another one. Oh, guys, I'm sorry, I'm only on YouTube. So, my people, if you are cheering that the death of that general as a Nigerian Christian, that means you're cheering for your opposition. You're cheering against the person you're supposed to be supporting. Hezbollah fighters and Kurd forces in the Middle East are the ones of Syria alongside the Russians. Without them, the Christian population of Syria would have been wiped out. So as a Christian, just know that the people who gave you that religion are all killers. They are all killers. Your religion was founded on blood, just like Islam. But this, is that they've played their game a long time ago, and they stopped using physical force and devised to a psychological warfare. They are using psychological warfare on you. That's why, as a Christian, you call yourself a Christian in Nigeria, and you are supporting the killing of a man that kills ISIS. And someone was telling me, well, have you said anything? All these sanctions, economic sanctions they are putting on each other, it is making the cost of doing business expensive. Guess what? We are in business. That means the price of goods and services will go high. Increase his own price, go high, then the person giving services will increase his own price too. That's how market works. See why it's important that we pay. Those are the places that remaining ISIS forces and other proxy fighters they are using to fight the Syrian soldiers are hold up in Italy. The costs are on one side, the talks are facing them from the other side. The other remnant of and Al Qaeda, they have the one they call the Army of Islam. The white helmet as a group has been exposed to be a fraudulent organization, just like we've always known. It's being run by a member of the British intelligence. The guy is happening in Syria. We are forced flights. They were planted. So it's the same Americans, Western corporations, Western so-called military intelligence, because there's nothing like a military. If military is involved, then there's no intelligence about it. It's war. They are, at the end of this war, you will know why Israel took over Golan in Syria's oil in that side. In south, in Syria south with Israel. Then in northern Syria, they are sitting against them, and the ISIS they used to. So what? All of a sudden, about 1 hour or 2 hours ago, they said Al-Shabaab attacked American in Kenya, and it doesn't sound you like a coincidence. Too much. It doesn't support for coincidence. That's why you need to open the eyes of your mind. They are lying to you and making you love the people you are supposed to hate. You Nigerian Christians, I'm telling you this. The Catholic Church is involved in this war because the Pope is the head of the Catholic Church, connected with Switzerland, the IMF, the Club of Rome. Do you know about the Club of Rome? The Anglican Church is involved in this. The Methodists, all the other evangelicals, every day they slang in the Bible. That's how they are programming you. Now that's Israel. That's what. Go and check it. Go on YouTube, please. Type Israeli ISIS soldiers. You see it. ISIS fighters that were wounded by light. Yes, go and check it. The video is on YouTube. The video is on YouTube. I hope we'll get a better friends on YouTube and the other this thing. We'll come and do this video again. I'll come and do this video again. Hold on, guys. Believe in yourselves like the Iranians. This is war of. This is an imperial war. America is now an empire. Go and check how many military bases they have across the world, over outside of their borders. What them garrisons? The Romans, we are calling them garrisons. The Greeks, same thing. The world is not meant to be the way it is. This thing they are telling you about a unit. The world is not meant to be the way it is right now. No single power is supposed to be controlling anything. This thing they are telling you about a unipolar world, it is another name for tyranny. There should be a multipolar world. There should be a single economic system, single financial system. Go and be able to change this, switch to another currency, swap your currency with another one. Then you will sell your own resources in your own currency. You can tell it to go. I'm not going to trade with you. You should be able to do it. You can't. Why? Because you are enslaved. We are all enslaved. This is the modern slavery. They've enslaved the entire universe, in case you don't know. With the central banking system, the ones they haven't enslaved are the ones they are trying to go to war with. Russia, China, Venezuela, Bolivia, they've taken Bolivia over, but it's still boiling. North Korea, Iran, just like Sudan. After we do another video on my Facebook page, after the Iraqi parliament are done with their vote, I will come and do a video and tell you how they mapped out how many countries they will destroy under Bill Clinton. It didn't start with 9/11. It started under Bill Clinton from Kosovo, Yugoslavia. They planned it. Michael Benson, what's the essence of the declaration of friendship across religions to hold in Peace Palace this September, championed by the Pope, have to do with all? My dear, it's because the Pope is building bridge with the Sunnis. The Sunni Islam are the ones controlling 90% of Muslims. The Catholic Church created Islam. They know that they are losing faith in people, are losing faith in them. People are abandoning religion, they're abandoning Christianity, they're abandoning Islam. That is why in northern Nigeria you have more atheists than anywhere. Borno State now has more people than any state in Nigeria. They are losing. They don't control the narrative anymore. So that thing is a distraction. Iran. When he said that with the Muslims, people who don't know what's going on or don't know anything about Islam, we think that is Saudi Arabia. No, you have two major branches of Islam. For spirituality, Christianity is a rip-off, just like Islam. So now both of them are done fighting their and enslaving the people. That is one world religion they are telling you about. Not that one Satan will come from anywhere. No, it's to keep you controlled. It's a system. It's not principalities and power. They know what they are doing. They'll create chaos. Then they'll bring a new law to cover it, to control it. Now they will take the praise for stopping the same chaos they caused. Are you seeing it? So my people, thank you for joining me. As you can see, I'm not happy with the way the broadcast went because of, I don't know what was going on. I wouldn't say someone was attacking the page. I wouldn't say they were attacking the video, but it looks like. But that's my opinion. I'm not sure. But it sounds too comfort for coincidence that the thing will happen at the same time we are discussing such a topic. Like always, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and share this video. Help me share it on Facebook and tag our friends. Tell them we're here. Tell them this is how we are doing it now. As this war is ramping up, believe me, the more censorship is coming. Yeah, more censorship is coming. It's the Orwellian state we live in, the Orwellian nightmare. We are literally living it right now. Thank you everyone for joining. I appreciate it. Peace.